State of Pennsylvania is a huge employer that spends lots of money, and the Shapiro administration wants to make sure minority-owned small businesses get a piece of the action. Dennis Owens live at the state capitol in Harrisburg with the details. Good afternoon to you, Dennis.
Well, good afternoon to you, James. We are just outside the Lieutenant Governor's office where a press conference wrapped up a few minutes ago with a very clear message. If you are a small, diverse, woman-owned business, the state is open for business and wants to give you business. Lieutenant Governor Austin Davis announced an unprecedented outreach to these small businesses is paying off. In fact, last year, the state spent a record $700 million using diverse small businesses and promises to do even more this fiscal year. So navigating the state bureaucracy, submitting RFP packets, even being aware of opportunities can be confusing and time-consuming for small business, but with a little help, both sides can make it work. Mark Domingos of Harrisburg owns his own moving company, and he's benefiting.
It's good to have like a relationship like this because Pennsylvania's economy is huge. It's larger than a lot of small countries. So, they have all these different agencies that may need our services. I mean, there's several other moving companies on the list, but it's good. And it's just a sense of happiness to be able to know that you can do work with a government entity.
And another thing the small business owners applauded the Shapiro administration on is paying timely receipts. So oftentimes small businesses, the state owes them a lot of money. They can go out of business waiting on the state to pay. Well, they're more timely on those paychecks to their various vendors. James, if you're a small business, if somebody's a small business out there wondering, how do I get involved? How do I learn about this? Well, the state's Department of General Services has been doing community outreach all across the Commonwealth, and they have a number of workshops. I don't have it yet, but I'm going to get the list of where they're going to be and when, and we will have it on our website as soon as I can get it there, abc27.com. It'll be there by the end of the day. That's the story from the state capitol. James, let's send it back to you.
Dennis, we often hear about the importance of small businesses, but it's pretty easy for them to fall through the cracks when it comes to stuff like this. So I guess a program like this really does help them.
Indeed, it does. And last fiscal year and this fiscal year, the Shapiro administration earmarking $20 million to do that outreach. That is, they want to spend $20 million to make sure we're getting the best possible employers or contractors that we can get. It's not the same old people getting all of the work. In fact, one of the new stipulations is that if an agency has a long-term contract with a company, that when that contract is up, a different name has to go in the hopper, so new people are getting more opportunities. So it's a whole change it's a sea change here at the state capitol in terms of that. And there's lots of small businesses out there, as we know. A lot of people working hard, and they'd love to take the state's money. After all, so many of us give so much to them, so they might as well get some back. Let's send it back to you.
Great point. Everyone wants a piece of that pie. All right, Dennis Owens live there at the state capitol. Thank you so much for that.